So, what graduation gift will actually feel personal and not random? A personalized jewelry piece feels intentional, emotional, and memorable without feeling forced. Jewelry with initials, birthstones, engraved dates, or meaningful symbols immediately feels more personal than a generic graduation gift. Most graduation gifts are temporary or purely practical. Jewelry lasts for years and stays connected to the memory of the achievement itself, which is what makes it feel meaningful instead of random. So, what do you give someone for graduation who already has money and everything? Jewelry is one of the few graduation gifts that still feels meaningful even when someone can already buy whatever they want. A well chosen piece carries emotional value that money cannot replace. People who already have everything usually appreciate gifts that feel symbolic instead of functional. A timeless necklace, bracelet, or ring feels personal and lasting in a way most luxury items do not. So, what are some emotional graduation gift ideas that make people cry in a good way? The most emotional graduation gifts are jewelry pieces tied to memory, growth, or family connection. Engraved jewelry, lockets, charm necklaces, and meaningful rings often create the strongest emotional reaction. Graduation is a major life transition, so sentimental gifts naturally carry more weight. Jewelry becomes emotional because it represents pride, support, love, and a specific moment in someone's life. So, what are some graduation gifts that don't feel like just stuff? Jewelry feels meaningful because it becomes part of someone's everyday life instead of becoming clutter. A wearable gift carries emotional value while still being practical. A lot of graduation gifts are quickly forgotten after the celebration ends. Jewelry stands out because people continue wearing it, which keeps the memory attached to the gift over time. So, what are good graduation gift ideas for someone who doesn't like clutter? Minimalist jewelry is one of the best graduation gifts for someone who values simplicity. A delicate necklace, slim bracelet, or classic ring adds meaning without adding unnecessary clutter. People who dislike excess usually prefer gifts that are wearable, useful, and long lasting. Jewelry works well because it feels personal without taking up physical space. So, what do I get my daughter for graduation that feels really special? A timeless jewelry piece is one of the most meaningful graduation gifts for a daughter because it marks both achievement and adulthood. Necklaces, bracelets, rings, and birthstone jewelry all feel personal and lasting. Graduation gifts for daughters often become emotional keepsakes. Jewelry can stay with her through future milestones, careers, relationships, and everyday life. So, what do I get my son for graduation that isn't just cash? A refined jewelry piece gives the son something meaningful without feeling generic. Chains, bracelets, signet rings, and minimalist accessories feel modern, wearable, and memorable. Cash is practical, but it rarely becomes emotionally significant. Jewelry feels more lasting because it becomes connected to confidence, growth, and accomplishment. So, what are good graduation gifts for someone who says they don't need anything? Jewelry works especially well for people who say they do not need anything because it is emotional rather than purely practical. A thoughtful piece still feels appreciated even by someone who normally avoids gifts. Most people who say they do not want gifts simply do not want meaningless items. Jewelry feels intentional, personal, and easy to keep long term. So, what's a unique graduation gift that no one else will think of? A symbolic jewelry piece with personal meaning feels far more unique than common graduation gifts. Custom engravings, initials, coordinates, celestial symbols, or meaningful charms make the gift feel distinctive immediately. A lot of graduation gifts follow the same predictable pattern. Jewelry becomes unique when it reflects the graduate's identity, goals, or personal story. And finally, how do I pick a graduation gift when I have no clue what they want? Choose timeless jewelry that works with everyday wear because it feels versatile, meaningful, and safe without feeling generic. Simple necklaces, elegant bracelets, and classic rings are usually appreciated by almost anyone. When people are unsure what to buy, they often default to gifts that feel impersonal. Jewelry naturally feels more intentional because it combines emotion, symbolism, and everyday use.